Arsenal Fan TV, Kenny Ken. I was walking to the game with you today. What did I tell you? 2-1.
I said a draw, didn't I?
You said a draw?
I thought both teams would cancel each other out. That, you know, both teams were too scared to lose. How wrong was I? But I was right in the first 25 minutes. I thought Man City played fantastic football.
They did.
You know, but we held on. Both goals against the run of play, but Ozil, innit? I mean, is he a copper? Because he keeps on finding those missing people, can't he? I mean, 2 assists as well. I mean, unbelievable. And then Petr Cech as well. Great leadership from Petr Cech. Mertesacker, I thought, had a good game. He's in the right place at the right time. Campbell played well. I think there was certain things that did annoy me in the second half, I must say. We should have, you know, like Ramsey had 3 chances, should have killed it off. Yeah. Like I said, Campbell had a couple of chances. And I think Kieran Gibbs was taking the same pills that Boué used to take when he used to come on, you know, stupid pills. I mean, he's doing his best to let them back into it. And I think when, you know, Carlo Touré came off life support, you know, they kind of got back into it. But it's one of those games, right? I don't think it's going to define a season because we've still got 22 games. Definitely. I'm not going to get carried away. I know you're going to ask me, are we going to win the league? I'm going to be boring and say, let's wait till the next game against Southampton at St Mary's. Take one game at a time. We're playing well. Players are stepping up to the plate. I did say that there was a big gap in quality between our first 11 and our second 11. I was proved wrong. Campbell's proved me wrong at the moment. Flamini's like I said, obviously, big shout out to Flamini. I don't know. By the way, actually, I'm head of his security, and that's why I always make him man of the match because he pays me fantastically well. So that's why I made him man of the match. But on a serious side, it's always going to be one game at a time. I want to say a big shout out.
Listen, it's one game at a time. How are you starting to feel though? Honestly, are you? Well, I know you're trying to say that, you're trying to temper things down, you've been there, you've seen it all before, but are you looking at a team and you looking at certain of the competitors as well, you know, your Man Uniteds and starting to think to yourself, you know what, we can pull it off this year.
We can only concentrate on ourselves. But two things I want to say. First thing I said, one thing that really made me glad is that when I was watching the players coming off, I saw Petr Cech and he was having a right go at Koscielny, and I loved that. He was thinking, right, we won the game, but there were certain things that were bad, and that's what I want to like. I want to be angry, even though I want to be angry about certain things like the last 20 minutes. I want players to say, look, they ain't good enough. We won here. I want them to eradicate the mistakes. Also, I want to say a big shout out to you know, a guy called Matt. He asked me to give him a shout, and also Claude's here. I want to dedicate it to Ernie Crouch. Like I said, 90 years old, an absolute tragedy losing his life. You know, tragic circumstances at Finchley Central 3 weeks ago. Ernie Crouch, this is for you. I'll tell you one thing, we win this league, it's for Ernie. Ernie Crouch. Not for me, not for anyone else. Ernie Crouch. He bloody deserves this. Because right now he's looking down at us and he's smiling and thinking. He's smiling. He's smiling right now and he's having a beer at St Peter's and thinking, you know what, those boys did me proud. Ernie Crouch.
Brilliant. You've got to get a bit excited. It's Christmas.
It's one of these seasons where we're getting a lot of funny results. A lot of teams are beating each other. And, you know, no game is easy. There's going to be a lot of slip-ups for everyone. So it's going to go right to the wire. Everyone's in it. Everyone is.